welcome back to another Photoshop tutorial. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a super cool rainbow gaming thumbnail. So first of all, I'm going to apologize for the poor mic quality. It's because I'm on vacation and I couldn't bring my microphone with me. But we're going to have a new document, and you want to make it 1920 by 1080 because that's a screen resolution, so it'll be the perfect ratio for a thumbnail. And now you want to find an image that whatever game you want, it's like kind of like a background image. So like for FIFA, I'm doing a FIFA thumbnail, so it'll be really easy to just do the soccer stadium. Okay, there we go. I've got it open. Now I've got this arrow down here that I don't want, so I'm just gonna zoom in on that. Now I use this Band-Aid tool, turn down the size, and this tool is basically just content aware, so it analyzes what's behind it and it kind of fills in the pattern. So that still turned out pretty blotchy. So now what I'm going to do is take the clone stamp tool, hold Alt on normal grass next to it, and now we can just paint over the arrow. And now that arrow is totally gone. So now I'm going to open a foreground image right here. And I'm just going to move this onto my document. And this shadow is cut off on the edge there. So I'm just going to get a big soft eraser and just feather away at that shadow. Just like that. Now I'm going to change the color of these jerseys because in the last thumbnail I made, they were that navy blue. So I'm just going to go into hue and saturation and just change the overall colors. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate them. And on the bottom layer, I'm going to go to Filter, Blur, and Gaussian blur, so they have kind of like a glow. Okay, now I'm going to add the FIFA logo. And I'm just going to make that the center image. And then my other text is going to be live stream. And I'm going to size this up to about the same size as the FIFA text. I'm going to make this text white. Just like that. And I'm going to attempt to mimic the way that the text looks in the FIFA logo. So this is going to be the silver part, and I'm just going to add a gradient overlay. So now with the gradient overlay panel, we can click on our gradient and open the gradient editor. So we have four, if you look closely at the text, there's four darker spots, or three darker spots. So we need to add one more in the middle. So we'll move these over, and we'll add one more. And this one will obviously be black. And this end, we'll add, and then we need another white one in between the end and that. So now we've got 3 dark areas and 2 light areas, and we'll just lower the opacity. Just like so. Now we're going to select all of this layer by Control-click on the icon, and then we're going to go Select, Modify, Contract. We'll test out 5 pixels. There we go. New layer. And we're going to add a gradient overlay after we color pick the lightest part of this black area for our foreground and the darkest part for our background. Now we're going to just fill this text in with any random color. Gradient overlay. And select this first one, which is our foreground to background. And just hit OK. Now if we deselect, that looks pretty good. I'm only just going to bevel and emboss our bottom one by a little bit. Set the technique to chisel hard. And we can just turn down the opacity on the shadows slightly. So there we go, we got our live stream text. The last thing we're going to do is the rainbow effect. So we just need a huge, big, soft paintbrush, and we're just going to go down our rainbow spectrum. We're going to start with red, down in the corner. And then we're going to get closer to purple. There we go. Now we've got like a kind of rainbow fadey thing. And we're just going to go with the blend mode. There's 2 things we can do. We can do hue, which kind of just changes the color all around. Or we can go to screen, which makes it more of like a light leak, which I like more. And just lower the opacity a little bit. Now I've got like a super bright kind of rainbow effect. Okay, so we're going to make a white border on a new layer by just getting our rectangle marquee tool around the entire canvas. Go to Select, Modify, and Border. We'll border it like 7 pixels. And now we can just fill this in with white. We've got a perfect border. So that's about all I'm going to do with this thumbnail. You can add extra things if you like. But thank you for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next video.